Still something I can't quite seem to shake. That box of golden light down in the mine shaft.
You think Miguel will find it?
Well, I don't think he's quite ready to search yet, so we can still cool our heels for a while.
Timmy's gonna cool his throat with a nice martini. One fresh batch coming right up.
Who could that
be? Tabitha Lennox.
Who wants to know?
I'm afraid you're in trouble, Miss Lennox. Big trouble.
Hope she likes it. Here goes. Wow. You look incredible.
You look unbelievably handsome. Oh, Louise, it's so...
romantic?
Yes, romantic.
Oh, this is only the beginning. This is gonna be a night you'll never forget. It's gonna be the most romantic night of your life.
It already is.
It's 6:05.
Will you relax, please?
He said he would be here at 6.
Well, Teresa, he will be here.
No, he's not coming, Whitney. He stood me up. I bet he's with Gwen and their friends at the country club.
Be positive. Remember, just stay positive, please.
Whitney, I'm scared. They've done so much together. They have so much in common. Polos, sailing, all that high society stuff. Things that I know nothing about. I bet he's having such a good time with Gwen that he forgot all about me.
Whoa, just stop, okay? Ethan is 5 minutes late, and you're accusing him of forgetting about you.
Then where is he? Why isn't he come? If Ethan really loved me, he wouldn't lose track of time like this. But he did. Please, Ethan, don't leave me. I'll die if you do. I'll die.
What I saw in that mirror down in that old hag's cave was real. I assure you, I was not hallucinating. Sam and Ivy are lovers, and these prove it.
What are you doing, Julian?
I found these down in the cave. Diamonds. You still think I'm hallucinating?
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
What's so funny?
Those aren't diamonds.
The hell they aren't.
They're rocks, Julian. They're just ordinary, everyday rocks.
I could have sworn.
I have an idea. Let's show these diamonds to Alistair. Oh, I'm sure your father would love to hear about your cave full of treasures. But then would he ever let you near Crane Industries again? I'm guessing no.
You think I was imagining all this? Is that it?
Look, Kay and Miguel went through the same thing, Julian. They imagined all sorts of things down there. But it was the noxious gases in the mine shaft that caused them to hallucinate.
I was not hallucinating.
Oh, really, Julian? An old hag who lives in a cave under the ground? A room full of treasures? A magical mirror? Really, Pilar? Would you believe the story if I told it to you?
I would have to say no, Mrs.
All right, forget about the diamonds. They're not the only things I found down there.
Oh, I'm sure we don't have time for this, dear.
You've heard about Rembrandt's famous last self-portrait?
The one that's been missing for years.
Yes. I found it down there.
Really, Julian?
That's just a miner's poster.
God, I swear on my life.
Perhaps what Mr. Crane needs is a good night's sleep, maybe a sleeping pill.
I do not need a damn sleeping pill. I know what I saw. Never doubt what I told you about your husband and my wife, Grace, because it's true. They're lovers.
This is unbelievable.
You know, I haven't had much practice at this sort of thing. It's not too old-fashioned, is it?
It's wonderful. You're wonderful. More wonderful than any man's ever been to me.
I just wanted this to be a night you'd remember.
Forever. I'll remember this night forever.
Damn it. Don't break your hand. Not until you finish the job.
What the hell are you doing here?
Your time is up. No more delays. You either kill Sheridan Crane tonight, or I blow you and your entire family out of the water. This I promise you. There will be no tomorrow. Do I make myself clear?
He's not gonna show. I should have known. What a fool to think I stood a chance against Gwen. I mean, she's known Ethan practically her entire life. She knows what he likes, what he doesn't. She knows exactly what things will draw Ethan to her.
Okay, now, hold on. You're forgetting about one major thing here. Ethan called off his wedding because of you. Don't you remember it was supposed to be today? Ethan canceled it because he loves you. Ethan hurt Gwen, his family. I mean, he risked his future. He risked everything because he loves you. Now, Ethan did tell you that he loves you, didn't he?
Yes.
Do you really think it makes any sense for a man to cancel his wedding to one woman because he's in love with another woman and then turn around and forget all about the woman he just fell for?
I don't know. I don't know anything right now. I can't think.
Well, I'll do the thinking for you. You know, you always believed that Ethan was going to marry you, way before Ethan told you that he was in love with you. When Ethan was still engaged to Gwen, you believed it. And I told you that you were crazy, but you never gave up. Always talking about how fate was going to bring you and Ethan together. No one could tell you any different, Teresa. Not me, not your mom, no one. And now he's 5 or 10 minutes late and you're ready to condemn him?
Ethan.
go with Ethan. Are we a happy camper?
Do I look like a happy camper?
Uh-oh. Well, what happened? You didn't get along?
No, we got along wonderfully. I mean, Shannon and Robert were fabulous. Everything went off as planned. We laughed, we sailed, we reminisced about old times. I thought I had him all wrapped up. I thought he'd completely forgotten about Teresa. And out of nowhere, he suddenly remembered he had a date with a little tramp and rushed off. All of a sudden, it was, bye, Gwen.
Well, don't you worry. Things are working out just as I thought they would.
Mother, you were up to something. What is it?
Gil T. Gilligan, County Assessor.
Lovely card. Very impressive.
There are a few things I need to discuss with you, ma'am.
Unfortunately, I'm strapped for time. Now, I know I'm in big trouble for not making a donation, but we don't make donations at the house. We give at the office. So if you'll excuse me, I'm very busy.
I'm not asking for your charity, Miss Lennox. I'm the tax man.
Oh.
You own this property, do you not?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, if you own the property, you also owe real estate taxes on it.
I don't want to be rude, but what is it exactly you are here to do?
Collect for the government.
I was afraid of that. You see, at the moment, my cash flow has slowed to a trickle. But I could probably manage a little something. What's the damage?
Well, it's come to our attention, Miss Lennox, that taxes on this estate haven't been paid in over 300 years.
Bummer.
We're not all that sure how such an oversight could have happened. I'm just glad the new computer caught the glitch.
Glitch snitch. When Princess had her powers, she just zapped the records. Now, no powers, no zap, no good. Timmy and his princess are in big trouble.
So, how much do I owe?
How about I let you look it over for yourself?
I'm not making this up, Grace. This happened.
Leave my wife alone.
What I saw in the mirror was as real as you and I standing here.
No.
Your husband and my wife were making love.
That is enough!
You are embarrassing yourself,
Has
Julian.
Sam ever shown any particular fondness for Ivy? Because they certainly seemed fond of each other in bed. They were having a jolly old
Julian,
time.
no, if anything, it's the opposite. I am more fond of Ivy than Sam is of any of your favorites.
Why would I make up such a thing? I saw what I saw. What would be the point in fabricating a story such as this?
I said back off.
Not until I get an answer to my question. Why did I see you and my wife in bed together if it never happened? And don't tell me it's because I fell on my head or was gassed, because that won't fly.
All right, Julian. You want to know what the truth is? I'll tell you. There's no reason to keep the truth a secret. Eve, please, don't say anything. I don't have any choice.
Teresa, what happened? Why are you crying?
You showed up, Ethan. That's what happened.
What do you mean?
She just missed you. See?
Yeah, but I still don't understand, Teresa. Why are you crying?
I'm fine, really. I'm fine.
Well, good. Because these are for you.
Oh, Ethan.
Yeah, they're your favorite.
I love them.
Yeah, I picked them up on the way over here, Anne. That's why I'm running a little behind. I had a terrible time getting across town.
Oh, you hear that, Teresa? Rush hour.
Right, bumper to bumper. I'm sorry I'm so late.
Oh, Ethan. They're wonderful. You're wonderful. I love you. I love everything.
Teresa thought you might have forgotten about your date.
Are you kidding me? Well, you thought I forgot?
I wasn't sure.
Teresa, why would I forget? How could I forget? I love you.
Just what are you cooking up, Mother? Why would you be happy that Ethan left for Teresa?
So he kept his date with Teresa, as he should. But the more he comes through for her, the more she's going to think he'll always be there. The more she'll take him for granted and start to let her guard down.
That's where we move in.
Exactly.
But how? When? I mean, they have their date tonight.
No, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Look, just listen to your mother and do as I say. You'll win back Ethan's love. Oh. And any second, disaster should strike.
I'll be in touch.
How much does Princess owe? Wow!
Staggering, isn't it?
That's enough money for Timmy and Tabby to have more Timmys for the rest of the millennium.
Try not to rub it in, lad.
But now Timmy and Tabby don't have enough ingredients for tonight's more Timmys.
No, so it's good news all round.
Can Tabby get enough money to pay for the store's tab?
Well, I don't know how. Yeah, when I had my powers, I never had to rely on money. I could get whatever I wanted whenever I wanted it. But now
Don't worry, Tabby. Timmy's got the perfect solution.
I get the message, mon ami, all right? Loud and clear.
If you have, then what is the holdup? Roger is tired of hiding from Interpol. Sheridan Crane is the only one who can identify him. And once we get rid of Mademoiselle Crane...
Yeah, Roger can come out of hiding and pick up where he left off with the drug cartel. And soak up more blood money.
It is business. There is a fortune to be made, and Roger is not about to pass it up for Sheridan Crane. The boss will not be happy until he opens the paper and reads of our obituary.
All right. I said I would do it, and I will.
Tonight. If you do not finish off the job tonight, you will not see the sunrise tomorrow.
Deal.
Thank you. That'll be all.
That was unbelievable. This whole night is.
I hope you have an appetite.
Thank you.
Dinner is served.
Look!
From Russia with love.
Thank you.
Oh. And that concludes the entertainment portion of this evening. Well, maybe I can think of something later.
I'm counting on it.
Mm.
Who could that be?
I have no idea. The waiters and the violinists are finished for the evening.
All right, Julian. You want to know why you saw Ivy and Sam in the mirror? I will explain.
By all means.
It's really quite simple. Well, as you know, Sam has rescued Ivy several times from the ocean, from the mine shaft. I've even heard you joke about how Sam is always coming to Ivy's rescue. Isn't that right, Julian?
Go on.
Well, there isn't really much more to say. I mean, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? You have put 2 and 2 together. Sam keeps coming to Ivy's rescue. And you have come up with 5 they are having an affair. But they are not having an affair, Julian. You've just let your imagination run away with you, just like the kids.
This is your expert opinion.
It is the only possible explanation.
Dr. Russell, I think you know me well enough to realize that I'm not the sort of man who lets his imagination run wild in these sort of matters. In fact, I resent the implication.
The problem is, Julian, you tend to think ill of other people because you believe that they are all like you. That is simply not the truth. Other people don't live their lives the way you do. Other people are not unfaithful to their spouses.
Your faux naivete borders on the astonishing, my pet. It should be bottled and preserved for future generations.
Well, I agree with Ivy.
Do you?
You have jumped to the wrong conclusion, Julian.
Do you agree with Ivy?
It's true. Julian must have been hallucinating.
Oh,
it couldn't have been real.
I think maybe we should call it a night. We're all very tired. We're not thinking clearly.
I am perfectly lucid. Thank you very much, Pilar.
I agree with Pilar. I'm exhausted. I would like to go home.
I will show you out, Grace.
I'll go with you, Grace.
Grace has been through a rough night, right? I don't want to see her get hurt. Stop, Julian. Stop before he takes this any further.
Okay, here's the deal. I've made reservations at 2 restaurants. One of them fancy, one of them not so fancy. You decide.
I'll get that.
All right.
Hi.
Hello.
Can I help you?
I'm a friend of Ethan Crane's, Robert. I don't believe we met.
No, we haven't. I'm Teresa.
Pleasure. I called into this office and they told me he was here.
Robert!
Hey.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Looking for you, old man.
Did you meet Teresa?
Yeah, you got a minute?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, this is Teresa's friend Whitney.
Oh, nice.
So what's up?
It's basketball game of the year and I got 2 of the best seats in the house.
These were harder to come by than front row seats for the 3 tenors. I sure hope they work.
They should do the trick. Pun intended. It's a basketball game of the year. Our dear old alma mater. Remember, we used to bleed maroon and gold?
Well, that's tonight. Oh, I completely forgot.
Totally understandable. What with everything going on in your life. I mean, the wedding that was supposed to happen today, work and whatnot. But then after you left the club, it suddenly dawned on me that, hey, you're free. So, how about it, Ethan?
You remember Hecuba's cave?
Oh, don't remind me.
But it's important, Tabby. Because Hecuba showed Timmy the future.
Come again?
All Timmy has to do is write a bestseller, and he and his princess are set for life.
Huh. What a brilliant idea.
Isn't it perfect?
There's just a minor snag. You haven't written one. And by the time you get around to writing it, if you even know how, it'll be too late. I will have rotted away in a debtor's prison.
Good point, Princess. But what about the book you wrote?
You forget about that book, Timmy. You forget I ever wrote it.
Princess?
There are too many secrets in that book, Timmy. It's far too dangerous to publish.
And what are Timmy and Tabby going to do?
I don't know, lad. But I'll come up with something.
Better come up with it fast. Or Timmy and Tabby will be out on the street hungry without a martini to their name.
Come on, game time's in half an hour. We don't want to miss tip-off.
You know, Robert, why don't you go cheer for me? I've already got plans tonight.
This is a once-a-year deal, Ethan.
Right, but you know, I'll tape it and watch it later.
Come on.
Look, Robert, I'm really sorry, but I can't.
Too bad. This will be one for the record books.
I hope so. So, Teresa, why don't you decide on which restaurant you want to go to tonight, and I'm gonna go call my father, see how he's doing.
I feel terrible, Whitney. What should I do? Should I let Ethan go to the game?
Whoa, are you kidding me? Absolutely not. Gwen had her turn, right? Now it's your turn.
Ethan's a really big basketball fan.
Probably one of the biggest I know. He never missed a game during school. He still catches all the big ones. This game's like a tradition for us. We always go.
Oh, wait a second. What if you got an extra ticket? Then I could come too.
Sorry. Game's been sold out for weeks. That's impossible.
It'll break Ethan's heart if he misses it. There's only one thing I can do.
Grace.
Yeah.
Look, I hope you didn't take Julian's crazy rantings about Ivy and me to heart.
Look, Sam, I know they weren't true. But I have to tell you, when he said it, it made my blood run cold. I think it has something to do with those dreams I've been having about the woman in the hood whose face I can't see, who takes you and that little boy away from me.
Sure, it has nothing to do with your dream, honey.
It's just, it made me think that the woman is Ivy.
There is not a woman on this planet that could ever take me away from you.
Look, Sam, you should know that if you had an affair in the past, before we were married, it wouldn't bother me.
Maybe I should tell her now about Ivy.
Just be careful, Sam.
Hey, what? What's going on?
You neglected to tell me something, Louise.
I never ordered any dancers, Sheridan. Okay, whoa. Hey. I'm just having a little trouble understanding what the hell you guys are doing here. I mean, the dancing, it's swell, you guys, but, right?
Oh, yeah. First rate, really.
Excuse? Look, there's just got to be some kind of mix-up.
Is this not the Berberinsky reunion?
What, does this look like a reunion to you?
Stupid caterer, give wrong address.
Forgive intrusion, please.
Okay. In Russia, that's what they call it, screw up.
I loved every minute of it.
I told you this was going to be a night to remember.
No, of course it would have been okay for you to have had another love in your life. But, you know, I say that knowing that you've never had a major love, or you would have told me. I mean, that's how our relationship's always been. Our marriage is based on honesty. And And I've asked Sam many times if he's ever had a love before, and he's always said no. And I know that Sam would never lie to me.
Would never lie to you, Grace.
Because I can't imagine how I would react if you'd been in love. Especially with a woman like Ivy. I mean, someone who'd been in my home and you'd lied to me. I would feel completely betrayed.
If you'll excuse me, I think I'll say goodnight.
You are even a bigger fool than I thought, Julian. Carrying on like that in front of the Bennetts.
Oh, always so concerned about the Bennetts, your Prince Sam.
Well, even Pilar already have first-hand knowledge of what a dunderhead you are. But if you keep ranting on like this, well, the entire town will know you've snapped.
Spare me, my dear. I know what I saw.
Well, then why don't you tell your father what you saw? I'll tell you why. Because Alistair would have you put away. How do you think he's going to react when he hears you have accused me of having an affair with the chief of police?
Look at you fighting tooth and nail to keep this quiet.
Oh, you are a madman, Julian.
I saw a side of you in that mirror, the likes of which I'd never seen before, the way you made love to him.
That's ridiculous.
You certainly never made love to me like that.
Well, yes, you're right, Julian. If the lovemaking you hallucinated was any good at all, it certainly wasn't us. Because we never were much in the sack.
Whose fault was that?
Yours, Julian. You're a revolting man, and I would rather sleep in the street than sleep with you.
Well, if what I saw in the mirror turns out to be true, you may soon have your wish.
Teresa, you decided where you want to eat? What's wrong?
I'm not really sure. I feel up to going out. I mean, all of a sudden I got this terrible headache.
Well, okay, then we'll stay home, we'll watch Buffy, and we'll order in.
Oh, Ethan, I don't know. I'm afraid I won't be very good company tonight. Maybe you could give me a rain check and we'll go out tomorrow.
Well, whatever's good for you.
So now, you can go to the game with your friend. I mean, if we're not going out.
The game, yeah. I forgot about the game. Are you sure you don't mind if I go?
Oh, Ethan, no, of course not. You go and have fun. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Well, all right. Well, you get some rest, and we can't have you getting sick.
So you coming, Ethan?
Yeah, looks like it.
Let's go.
Bye, Winnie.
Bam!
I knew it would work. Ethan will be yours tonight, my darling daughter. Teresa has no idea what she's up against.
Headache, huh? Teresa, why'd you lie to him?
Because I would do anything for Ethan. Anything.
What is Princess going to do? Timmy and Princess are in a terrible fix.
You just stop yammering and let me think.
No money from our Timmys. No money to pay the taxman. It's the end of the world as Timmy and his princess know it.
I do have one valuable possession I could sell.
Wait! Sell it!
Perhaps I should.
What is it, Princess?
You.
I'm gonna go check on the kids.
What are you going to do, Sam? Are you going to tell Grace about Ivy?
I can't. God, it would destroy her.
I think you're probably right.
I mean, how did Julian come up with it? I just hope he buys it as a hallucination.
It would be too much for her to bear.
I mean, just the thought of having to count on Julian for anything makes me cringe. There's just no telling what he's liable to do.
Sam and Ivy. Sam and Ivy. They can deny it all they like, but I'm not buying it. There's something to this. By God, I'm going to find out what.
Wouldn't have been the same without you, buddy.
Let's get him, boys!
Ethan!
Gwen!
What are you doing here? Isn't this just like old times?
You're smiling again.
I can't stop it.
I feel like I'm blushing every 5 seconds. And what's this the beginning of?
You tell me.
I don't know. All I know is it's the best beginning I've ever had.
The reason I called you is because I need your help. Sheridan has to die tonight, but I can't kill her without you. Together we could both see her dead within the hour.
Never seen a college game before. It should be fun. Maybe I'll see Ethan.